What's up guys, so Scyzor and Scyther are releasing in around 15 hours, 14 hours from this video, and as always I want to go over the moves and explain them a tiny bit before you guys go into ranked with these Pokemon. So again, it's a double Pokemon. We have Scyther and Scyther, depending on what move you choose, which obviously showed in game. You will either evolve or you will stay as Scyther. So very cool, it's pretty much playing two Pokemon in one release, which is, you know, quite nice. For head items, this is what I ran on the test server for this Pokemon. Seemed pretty normal. I've got a muscle band, we do auto take a lot, and attack bait focus band, but obviously that can all still change. So jump into the practice area and just showcase how this evolution works. It's very cool. So pretty much, I can literally feel like we're getting two Pokemon in one single release. So obviously start the game as Scyther. We have Fury Cut and Quick Attack. Auto attack right here. Scyther's boosted attack slows. No, it gives a move speed actually. So you can see after using a boosted auto attack, we gain a boost of move speed. And he keeps that through the entire game if he stays Scyther. Then we have Quick Attack, with just a dash. You can see just a dash. Obviously having a dash early game is quite nice already. And then on level 3 we get Fury Cutter, which does damage in an arc, and we just go forward a bit as well. That's pretty much all there is. And the second slash needs a bit more damage. But yeah, besides that, pretty normal stuff. So then, the real part starts when we hit level 5. Right here. So if we choose Dual Wing Beat, we stay as Scyther. If we choose Bullet Punch, we evolve to Scyzor. Just do it very fast. There we go. Now we have Bullet Punch. And Bullet Punch is a dash in a direction, and he starts punching enemies. You can see right there. And then you can see there's like a blue bar around Bullet Punch. The next Bullet Punch, we do increased damage. We just do increased damage. So yeah, Bullet Punch, and it refreshes the duration. As long as we Bullet Punch in this time again, we will do 5 punches instead of only 3. So I'm going to let it time out very fast. And then you're going to see it's only 3 punches. It's right here. Bam. You can even see it on the visual actually. It shows that it's only 3 punches compared to 5. And this also heals. So let me take some damage so I can showcase that it also heals a good amount. Go into this. And there we go. And of course, if we have the upgraded Bullet Punch, we do more punches, we also heal more. There you go. We heal against pretty much everything. So, yeah, this felt very good on the test server. Then we go to level 7, and this time we share the moves on both Pokemon. So both Pokemon can go any of these moves, this doesn't change anymore. Let's go with Sword Dance first. We activate it. We jump as well, like it has a small dash, you can see small dash. After what we get in tech, increased damage. You can see there's like a bar under my HP bar filling up. And this will give us an extra damage move after hitting it, but it runs out of time as you just saw there. So, we activate Sword Dance, I'm gonna start auto-attacking. And then after we hit the last thing, it unleashes like a wave behind the enemy and it does damage in a straight line. And we can obviously make Sword Dance faster by using our moves. You can see one Bullet Punch pretty much fits it up almost fully, depending on how many hits you do with it. So if we have the 5 Bullet Punch right here, bam, we get instantly 5 charges of it, and then we can auto attack once or twice, and we do something. Also, something I didn't mention yet is, after using a move, you gain. So wait, let me show this. After using a move, you gain 2 basic attacks, and the second one actually does more damage. So right now, you can see auto attacks very normal, right? We have 1, and after using a move, we gain a double hit. And this actually does a decent amount of damage. And also the boosted auto attack of Scyzor doesn't give you move speed, it decreases defense stats. So here as you can see we don't get faster, but we make our opponents squishier. They lose defense stats. I don't know if I can show that. I don't think it does. But yeah. It reduces defense stats on the boosted auto attacks. So very good in combination obviously with Bullet Punch, Sword Dance. This was my favorite build on the test server so far. Really liked it a lot. And then we go to level 8 and 9, get our Unite move. That move is quite interesting. So we target an opponent, we dash towards him, we do 1 punch, and afterwards we summon all these copies. And pretty much if one of the enemies walk through one of these, they take damage and they are slowed. There's also a second part to this Unite move, so after activating it, we can shove our opponent 1 time, so that we can dash in a direction, and if we hit an enemy Pokemon, they get pushed. So we can push them into our copy, and you can see it stuns for quite a while. But again, we dash, and then we can shove them in. And yeah. Obviously, we can also miss. Like, if we miss it, then they still get stunned as well. It doesn't matter what they get stunned for a bit of duration. We can increase that stun by pushing them into our enemies. Then Bullet Punch Plus on 11. I think it just gives us a shield, which is also very nice. You can see right here. We get a nice shield for even more. So it makes it's even easier for us to heal, right, and stay in fights. And then on Sword Dance Plus, I actually have to check what it does. Oh yeah, we take this damage while dance, like by jumping. So I mean, it's okay. You can see there's like a shield. See like a small shield, but not too amazing. Also, I think I mentioned this, but yeah, it gives you increased attack damage as well using Sword Dance. I think I did mention that. So, pretty basic combo with this Pokemon was just like activating Sword by having, like, you have to build up a Bullet Punch, right? Then you activate Sword Dance, you auto-attack a lot, and then you just pretty much spam your moves, right? You want to keep always the Bullet Punch on the second phase. Very, very important to set it up. Maybe before going into a fight, let me just put cooldowns on. Before going into a fight, you kind of want to charge it up, so maybe, you know, before fighting, you just do it on a white Pokemon right here. And also the cooldown is actually reduced after hitting it. And then we go into a fight, right? So you can see after hitting our move, it gets reset as well. So if we don't hit anything, then it's on a full cooldown. So we're gonna make sure we hit it as well. You can see right here. Now it's on a full cooldown. But if we hit it on our opponents, it gets cooldown reduced as well. So it does a lot of things. Let's take a quick look at Scyther, which seemed very weak on the test server, but it was also very hard to play on high ping, so hopefully on live servers it feels a bit better. So again, we do a Wing Beat now, so we don't evolve. And do a Wing Beat is a skill shot in a direction, like right here. Not something like it's like one of these kind of skill shots. You will spawn an X, and afterwards, after hitting the X, you can dash as well. But you have to hit an opponent. If you don't hit an opponent, you don't get the second part. So if we miss it right here, we don't get a dash, right? So we have to hit this X on someone and then we get a dash. And this first part heals, so if we hit, I guess I can show it fast as well. Spawn some bees very fast. Take some damage. The first part heals, you can see if you hit both X's though, only the second X has to hit as well. And then we heal, and the second part does execute damage. So the lower someone is on HP, the more the second part the dash will do. As damage as well. Then we go to level 7, this time we take double hit, which again we can take both on SCIZOR and SCIZOR as well, Sword Dance or double hit. I just want to showcase double hit right now. Double hit is a dash in a direction and we mark a target, and it's kind of like a skill shot blaze kick, so we can use it and then we can jump somewhere. Then we can jump wherever our cursor goes, right? If we don't move our cursor, we just jump back to the same direction. So pretty much just a blaze kick, right? But it's as a skill shot. And we mark a target. This mark only matters though for the second part of this move. First of all, after hitting a target, we have a dash. Like, we can dash with our basic attack right here. But this goes to any target. So we don't have to dash to the marked target. We can also dash from here to here, right? We can dash to anything. As long as it's in this range, we're going to dash. So the marked target matters for it giving a reset. If you kill the marked target, you can see right here, it shows there, if marked opposing Pokemon is knocked out, all of the user's move cooldowns are reduced. So it's kind of like a reset for this marked target, obviously only against enemy Pokemon as well. So if we, let me see if the bot is somewhere here. If we kill our opponent, right, I want to see how much like it resets the cooldown. The bot's always hiding somewhere. Ah, here it is at Zapdos, of course. So I'm gonna turn off cooldowns. I'm gonna try and kill it. And wait, I mean, it didn't really reset that. Wait, I didn't use double hit. I obviously have to use double hit and mark the target for it to work. So maybe he runs back here again. You obviously have to kill. I didn't mark it. It doesn't have a reset if you don't mark the target, right? So mark our target and we kill it fast. And then you can see. By now they're already up again, but yeah, I mean, you saw it still like was resetting it. So the cooldowns get fully reset. And then we have Scyther's Unite move right here. It's a bit different, and it does much more damage than SCIZOR. So we mark a target as well again. We dash to the target, but now we can make all of our marks come back to us. So it does a lot of damage. So we can do like this. And then we can dash to the target, and all these things fly to us. You can see the cooldown a bit better there. Completely resets double hit after getting the takedown. So we pretty much just make them fly to us. We have to be careful, like if we do it like this, right? So they fly to us. So we kind of have to be our own opponent to do damage with it. They don't like just fly to an opponent, they fly back to you. So we make sure that we're on the target and that we, you know, are able to get all these back flown to us. I don't know if people walk through it as well. You can see it has a lot of text, but yeah. And then you can just reactivate it. Like, I don't think these copies do anything else but damage. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's it for the Pokemon. I mean, we have upgrades as well right here. You can do a Wing Beat, just does more damage on the plus. Increased damage. And double hit. Reduces the cooldown, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, reduces the cooldown, so more cooldown reduction. So, and I guess not really exciting plus moves, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope it's gonna be helpful when you jump into ranked with these new Pokemon.